Alright, welcome back to another stream. Today I am getting along with Enfield Day 2. Please repair. Hey. What's the... Okay, yeah, last time we left off, we just met Wolfguard and we got the bridge down wherever it is. Gonna need to teleport back over. Let's do that. And so just continuing on with the story. I got to thinking a little bit after seeing a few things. Just some people just letting their opinions go on Twitter. The Landbreakers so far they seem to, as of right now, granted it's very early, I'm literally just in the beginning. Excuse me. The Landbreakers seem to be kind of the main enemy so far, but it is hinted that they aren't, they're being manipulated somehow. But it seems to be that the most obvious comparison there is right now between Enfield and OG is Landbreakers and Reunion. But the Landbreakers that we've seen so far, aside from Wolfguard, Wolfguard said his group is called the Pack, and they don't do senseless violence, which is fine. But the Landbreakers that the other Landbreakers that we fought so far just seem to be like, they're basically just common one-dimensional bandits. Unlike Reunion in OG, where it's like they are fighting for societal issues. But we'll just have to see how this goes, so I don't know. Oh, I heard, yes, I do get stuff in my feed. Then if it seems like a spoiler, I try to scroll away. But some people have said that's like, yeah, it's oh frick, I forgot what I was gonna say. First, I forgot what I was gonna say. Dang it. Whatever. Let's just keep some of these on me. But let's continue on now. See how the story just progresses, I think. When am I gonna get to Wuling City? I know about Wuling City from the trailer. And meet that sway-looking person, which might actually be a lung. I legitimately forget that lungs exist when I'm not thinking about Chen in the same line of thought. I grabbed a bunch of chests just in the area that I unlocked. I tried not to do anything new. Just open up some chests and whatever. And do my dailies. So the Leviathan banner is ending in a week and a half. But apparently you really want 120 pulls to get the character you want, but it's 500 per pull, right? So I've only got like 25 to 28. I don't know. Is it possible for me to get Leviathan, Leviathan? I think I did see something about how it is possible to get 120 pulls within like in 1.0, but I don't know how much content do I have to go through in order to get that. Oh, you can just do this at any... Oh. You can just do this at a teleport waypoint. Okay. Sure. I also haven't looked up an interactive map yet, but I will at some point. Yay, more stamina.
Do you smell something burning?
Smells like a bone crusher trick.
What's this?
Pick it up. Pick it up. Thank you.
This haze seems really dark and
What
depressing.
in the frick?
And what's that large thing way over there?
Kind of looks like arts. Not just smoke, it looks like actual
The
arts.
den stack.
What's that? Den stack. Recognize that
Den
thing?
stacks are structures that mark Bone Crusher territories. The other Landbreaker clans also know them well. Bone Crusher chiefs also use these territorial furnaces as symbols of their power. They would burn everything they can't pillage, and leave their brutal mark upon
Okay,
the
so the
land.
Bone Crushers just seem like the stereotypical 1D bandits. Like, we just loot stuff, and that's all we do for the heck of it.
Den stacks can consume almost everything. Bone Crushers would use the haze to herald their invasion. Their rampage through the frontiers always leaves a trail of smoking ruins.
Yeah, looks like arts to me. Have they mentioned arts yet?
This haze better not be poisonous. It's not, right?
It's aerosolized blight materials released by the
blight.
den stack. It messes with Originium devices. The Bone Crushers use it to hide their advances. It's part smokescreen, part weapon. But haze this dense and concentrated. It can definitely pose serious risks to the human body. Ether energy
What's
is
ether?
already uncontrollable.
Okay, what's
Looks
ether
like the
energy,
Bone
then?
Crushers are getting more aggressive with their tactics.
Blight, ether. Ah, I don't know. Shouldn't I know?
Blight
Shouldn't
is
I
a
know
form
though?
of hazard caused by the ether. Their relationship is like lava to a volcano.
Which one is which? Blight is a form of hazard caused by the ether. I mean, like, lava doesn't cause a volcano. A volcano doesn't exactly cause lava. I mean, it has lava. It can erupt, but that's because of the pressures inside due to the lava. I don't know.
What Wolfguard said is true. Blight is extremely destructive. It is also very hazardous to both people and
Okay,
Originium
so it seems
equipment.
like a blight is the I don't know. Blight is to Originium in OG.
So, what's the plan? Push through or find another way around?
That reminds me. There's an archive, and I clicked on a few, and then I realized that this actually goes through some lore. So I kind of want to go through that on stream here.
We still don't know what's going on inside. I'll say we look for other options.
I want to know why Originium is just like, ooh, the cancer rock from 152 years ago, we intentionally brought it to this planet. Like, what? Why? Did I take damage? Nope. It just doesn't let me go. Okay.
Careful. We should avoid this haze for now.
This seems like the other trail. Let's take it.
The haze is spreading, and we've had no updates from the UWST. I'm concerned the
Lighting
Landbreakers
changes.
are planning something.
The lighting change when I go. SOS.
Hey, Yuna mentioned there may be people living in this area, but we haven't seen anyone.
It certainly is suspicious.
Shh. I hear something.
Find him, quick, before he gets real mad. Where the hell is that barrel? Where are those cursed fools?
We're just standing here in plain sight. Landbreakers seem to be searching for the local residents.
They won't have the chance to.
All right, well he's gonna go in guns. He's gonna go in guns blazing, and we're gonna go in sword swinging. Do we get SP capacity upgrades?
The enemy probably has more than one search party. I got a bad feeling about this.
Look at that pair that was hiding there. Where should we go next?
Over there,
Oh, okay.
Not an LB? Quick, after him!
Box? Ugh. The rabbit. The moss rabbit. No. Plunge attack was a little awkward somehow. There's a bit of a lack of oomph to it. Yeah, what are these things? Access authorization cannot be verified. Please require access authorization before trying again. There was like a bunch of landbreakers doing push-ups in front of one of these. What?
Hey, stop! Jeez, how's he running so fast?
The weak survive best by fearing and fleeing.
How do you get to the other side of the fence? There's wires. I would assume that's barbed wire, but maybe not. Akatine. Well, what was it called? Isn't that literally a thing? I'm stupid. There was, is it called Akatine and Oji, the pill-looking thing? Keton. I'm stupid. Akaton. Akatine, Akaton. Where's that noise, by the way, actually? Is it this thing that they always have in front of car dealerships? Arknights Endfield really runs the CPU of my computer, actually. Granted, my CPU 7950X runs hot, and maybe the cooler I got wasn't the best, but it's pushing it to 87C, which is I don't see with other things, so whatever. It's not too hot. It's
High threat hostile. Approach with caution.
So.
Clearing the way for the rescue. Please,
Fix your ass!
push forward. Awesome teamwork. We're done. The battle has ended. Let's take a break while we still can.
Ooh. Okay. Let's give it a stuff. Give me stuff. Daily stuff. Aerospace material. Okay. SOS. Oh, right. It's one of these robot things. Give me... I'm definitely catching up to the progressive part. Why does it take so much effort to break a cardboard box when we have swords and crap?
It's round and it's shiny. Oh, this is the actual size of Oraline.
Hello. Ah, okay.
Who's that?
They just let him run through? What? Okay.
This stink. I smell the pack.
What race are bone crushers anyway? I mean, this looks like, I don't know. It's definitely not Volpo or whatever, because the Volpo have tails. I think most of the races actually have tails, but...
You know us? The pack says hello.
Barking pets of the civilized. You are no land breaker.
Using civilized as an insult? Okay, yeah, that does seem like a very, very stereotypical bandit. I kind of hope there's more to them. I mean, I guess, like, just being pure evil or whatever can be, it can be done, but it has to have other things, right? I don't know. Okay, like I was streaming yesterday, Dottore is just, he's just pure evil science genius, but like that's his thing. He wants to do his experiments, he'll do anything for them because he's a scientist. And he's charismatic. All for One in My Hero Academia is pure narcissist and evil, but he's also really charismatic. So I don't know.
Then feel the fangs of the wolf.
Try not to.
Take this!
I get a parry.
Your end awaits.
Also, that animation looks like looks like something from the X-Asterisk trailer, which I have been meaning to play X-Asterisk for a while. Is that? I wasn't paying attention. Who the frick is Neff? Is that the Cyclops? I don't know. But it's like, yeah, I've been meaning to play X-Asterisk for a while. I wanted to record, but I don't know. I guess I just kind of been putting it off.
Neferith. I knew it.
Wait, wasn't that name mentioned actually? Or am I going crazy? Who's this Neferith?
A demented lunatic. Neferith is notorious for her willingness to commit all sorts of madness. She has broken every single code of every Landbreaker clan.
The Bone Crushers have a code? Doesn't seem like they'd have one from what they've shown so far. Well, maybe Neferith is like the all for one here. If she's charismatic and like, then maybe that'll be it, and she's just manipulating these people or something.
So she is the one behind everything?
The Bone Crushers were a mess constantly at war with themselves, but she managed to unite them all. This alone proves her power. The sudden appearance of Neferith is a mystery, but it is obvious that she has her own special skills and intellect.
Could the local residents
Careful,
be...
Landman. There may be Landbreaker traps around here.
Ah, he's trying to flush this guy out.
Better safe than sorry. I say we use incendiary weapons to burn this area clean.
Wait! Please!
Yeah.
Please don't!
Huh.
I'm right here. I was just walking by. I don't know anything, and I certainly didn't hear anything.
Uh-huh.
So you've got the guts to stroll past the pipe faces, but when it's us, you run and hide?
Cause this one looks like one of them.
Ah, we're profiling now.
You got good
I mean, he's
eyes,
not wrong.
boy.
Just not the Bone Crushers. He's a Landbreaker.
There's no need to be afraid. He's not like the others. You'll be safe around him. Do you live in this area? Have you heard anything about Endfield Industries?
Industries? Factory people? You're from the UW. But you don't look like no Wooster to me.
Relax. We are a trusted partner of the UWST.
That means you're the good guys. Oh, thank Talos. My name's Karja. Please, I'm begging you. You have to save my baby sis.
Okay, well, I guess saying something like... I'm gonna make a comparison to Reunion again. Just like... He's calling us, Enfield and UWST, the good guys. But when you say it like that, when you put it like someone as good guys, it does make it appear like your opinion of things is a little more binary. But... While I guess Rhode Island can for the most part, Rhodes Island can for the most part be considered the good guys in OG Arknights, and it is the protagonist faction, but it's like, I don't know, would you call Rhodes Islands the good guys when it's kind of clear that Reunion at least was before Tallulah got kind of misled by Deathless Black Snake? That Reunion, you can't exactly label Reunions as just one-sided bad guys either. It's like, back when Alina was alive, yeah, Tallulah did have a very noble goal. She wanted to help the suffering of the people with neuropathy. That's like, it's literally called the Reunion Movement. But then Alina was killed. Tallulah got led astray because Cassidy's arts, or whatever, Deathless Black Snake's arts, was kind of corrupting her mind, kind of giving her whispers. And although she is the one ultimately in control of her actions, she succumbed to it.
Calm down, Mr. Karja. How's your sister? And what happened here?
Those evil breakers nabbed most of our people. The rest of us had no choice but to hide.
You literally ran past them into this
Maybe
camp.
Sis is real sick. But we ran out of the UW medication. There was a factory across the bridge. So I snuck out, tried to find my way over.
That path is too dangerous. You'll never make it across with your life.
I know, but Ginny, she can't wait no longer. I can't see her. Can't see her.
We must help them. They probably know more about the local situation.
Yeah, the Endman's right. We gotta help these people.
Wait, does he have a tail? I didn't.
Well then,
I didn't
Mr.
look.
Karja, please lead the way. Let's see if we can help your sister and your
Yeah,
people.
Perlica does seem very, very monotone. At the very least, she sounds very dead. More dead than I sound a lot of the times, actually. I'm going to assume it's a voice direction, like an intentional voice direction, but if that is the case, I'd like to know why. Because her delivery just seems very... disinterested? Or... I don't know, like Columbina when we first met her in Genshin.
Oh, help me? Really? That's
He does
awesome.
tail, okay.
Follow me. Our shelter's over there.
I'm taking the rear. Gotta make sure we are not followed.
I also hope we get really good music here since it's Arknights. Give me the box! I love this. I love how, like, if there's a chest nearby, sometimes your teammates can sometimes do that. Okay, so yeah, we can have, I should probably read the skills for this. We can have a... Snowshine. We can have Aurora do a counterattack, but, like, does the controlling character still have to do the dodge?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
The trails here can be difficult to track.
Yeah. The path to the cave is very well hidden. The Breaker scum haven't found out about our place yet. They weren't here when I first came out. I don't know when and how they got so close. This is the place.
ya? Why did you run off again? Your sister is sick and we got breakers crawling all over the place. Your place is here by her side, damn it.
Soth. I mean, Mr. Soth.
Did Chen get intimidated?
Who are these people behind you? You grew some nerves, Karja. You're not bringing every outsider you meet back to our place.
No, Mr. Soth. These are the good guys. They're here to help us. They even destroyed a band of breaker scum, I swear.
They fought the breakers? And you brought them here? Oh, boy, you're gonna lead the breakers to us and they'll take revenge on us.
Karja? Is that you?
Ginny! Ginny, I'm back! And I brought some extra hands.
Sick with what?
Mr. Soth, we're from Endfield Industries. Karja told us you might need some help.
Endfield, you say? Huh. I'm in charge of this place, and I know you. Some of those UWST people mentioned your company. What is your purpose here?
Easy there, old man. We're really the good guys.
That doesn't
Karja,
answer the question.
that girl's your
We don't
sister.
have...
Tell us
Oh,
about
frick.
her
I forgot
illness.
what Fiona told us to do over here already.
We didn't know when the Aripathy got to her. And we're
Okay,
out of meds.
so...
I don't know what
Aripathy
to
is still a
do.
problem here, I guess, but apparently it's not... Apparently it can be contained better than in OG Arknights or something. I'm gonna disappear for a moment. Or something, I don't know, like, okay. I guess we're that reliant on Originium. But like, oh yeah, I also did go back and look at a bit of the Arknights story again. So last time I mentioned, yeah, Originium, the project was described as one of Priestess's mad experiments, but it's also like, in chapter 15, Kaltsit does explain to us that the way it progressed, where it became sort of a crystal to try and envelop everything, that was not like its original intended purpose. So I guess, like, yeah, there were good intentions behind developing the Originium project, and good in, I guess, like, Kaltsit's opinion. Not necessarily, like, Priestess may have wanted to just, like, devour, assimilate everything. I don't remember. I'll have to look again or something. But the way it actually developed is horrible. And we're still relying on it. Like, we're still subjecting people to the risks of Oripathy because we're still, I guess, that heavily relying on it. Do you have any spare Oripathy meds on you?
How are you feeling? Can you tell me where it hurts?
Hi, miss.
Where are the rocks?
Ginny,
Oh, crap.
she told me that the rocks on her body hurt and her belly's hurting too. The pain gets even worse when she tries to eat. Last night, Ginny's temperature went feverish and sparks were going off next to her. It got me real scared.
Do people with Oripathy who die, do they still shatter in this?
Her condition sounds really serious.
Surface crystal formations.
What surface crystal formations?
Visceral compression. And uncontrolled sparkling of the arts. These are typical symptoms of Oripathy. But we still have time. How long has she been without medication?
Nearly 2 weeks. We usually get our meds from the Woosters, but the Raiders' scum started attacking our place. Those of us who survived escaped to this shelter. Unfortunately, we ran out of meds. Ginny's health turned for the worse.
Saving lives is our priority. I have a few doses of Oripathy suppressants. They should alleviate Ginny's symptoms.
It's a fat needle. It's like a rabies shot. I've never actually seen what rabies shots looks like. Is this fast acting? Is she better already? Oh, I guess she was lying on her arm. That's why I didn't see it. The crystals. That's a real fast-acting medicine.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I was worried sick about my sis. You Enfielders have been a blessing to us. We both owe you our lives.
It's all right, Karja. There is no permanent cure.
Okay,
for
that answers that. We still haven't found a permanent
Regular
cure.
use of the suppressants will keep most symptoms under control.
But do they still shatter when they die?
How is it, Ginny?
But it's also
Feeling
like
better?
people with Erypathy in OG were shunned a lot. And it's like because it's like one, because they shatter when they die. Two, yeah, they can kind of infect others, and because of, how do I put it? I'm trying to think, what has changed regarding Erypathy between OG and Enfield? Because we haven't figured out a cure. And from what I know, in OG Arknights, like, people with Erypathy can still live kind of long, right? I guess using arts does make it worse. Amia is at like 19 or 20%. I don't remember the exact term, 20% something, which is pretty bad, actually. Ifrit's also up there somewhere. But or maybe I'm missing something, because I haven't done all of the events, because I'm not like a super old player. I started maybe 2 years ago. But maybe, I guess back then Erypathy, and this is all speculation, maybe back then Erypathy is like, it does actually shorten your lifespan, and now it doesn't necessarily, or at least not to the same degree. I don't know. Again, very early on, we'll have to see.
My pain isn't as bad anymore. Thank you, miss.
You should also thank your brother, Ginny. Karja risked his life to look for help outside. Your body still needs rest. You should go get some sleep.
Okay. I actually do feel quite sleepy.
You're gonna fall asleep standing up. Alright. Does their origin infect people this way?
Unfortunately, yes. When mining and using Originium, Erypathy is one of the hazards we must face. Active Originium can infect and harm an improperly protected victim, usually through the bloodstream and the circulatory
And
system.
you're telling me we brought that over from Terra onto Talos too, so that we can have the planet self-generate Originium.
We haven't found a way to completely cure Erypathy. However, at least we now have highly effective suppressants at
Okay, I guess
affordable costs.
the suppressants have developed better than compared to 150 years ago. I would hope so.
My history teacher told me that Erypathy positives were once ostracized in numerous places on Terra.
Yeah,
Many social issues were also caused by Erypathy.
It was pretty bad. The whole friggin' which place would have had it the worst? Colombia was at least ostensibly okay, but they would get put on more dangerous jobs and get sent out to explore the frontier. I don't remember how people are treated in Yan and Higashi with Erypathy. Lithuanian, don't remember. I think it was really bad in Ursus. That's also part of why we had that whole Chernobog incident as well. But I mean, that was also what Kasht's doing. But I mean, there's a lot of stuff that goes pretty bad in Ursus. Yeah, Casimir's has them kind of living in slums for that. Aegir is kind of not really applicable. Sammy, don't know, but I think Valarkvin is infected, right? I don't know anything about Sargon or the other region next to Sargon. How did Victoria treat infected? I don't remember, actually. I don't remember how much they went over the societal issues of Victoria during the Londinium crisis, because that was not exactly what I'd call a societal issue. That was just war with that was basically a war with Teresis and his forces. But yeah, ostracized in numerous places on it was pretty bad. Rhodes Island is like the one place that doesn't treat them differently because of that.
Indeed. Although originium infection no longer leads to stigmatization
Okay, sure,
or social problems today,
that's better.
Eripathy remains a common disease in Talos too.
For cultivating origin. That's what I'm saying.
Don't stress over it. And
What do you mean, don't stress over it? You acknowledge that Eripathy has this horrible past. It's like it caused a ton of social issues. And even though it doesn't now, but it's like I think it's very valid to be concerned that we're trying to grow Originium on this planet despite it, like, it had pretty severe problems in the past. You better explain yourself.
even if you can't remember the past, know that both you and Originium have always been fighting for our survival on Talos 2. You can
What does
trust
that
me
mean?
on that.
What does me fighting for survival on Talos 2 have to do with this? We're talking about Originium and its effects. And the effects we know are pretty bad. So far, the only reason that we're given that for bringing Originium here is that it powers a lot of things. It's like it's very useful technology-wise. Oh, this is sounding like a tech bro, huh? We want to develop this tech even at the cost, even at a societal cost or whatever. That doesn't explain my question, Perlica. That doesn't address my question, Perlica. Seriously? Ration standards, okay. All right.
Apologies. I didn't mean to be so harsh towards you Enfielders. Thank you for saving Ginny's life. I'll do whatever I can to help you out.
What do those breakers do? How do you get here? You can't live in a cave forever.
When that anchor fell, not too far from us, those breaker scum started showing up all over the Valley Fort. Them Woosters didn't even have time to sound their alarms.
They must have planned this attack ahead of time.
Maybe Neferth is able to manipulate anchors. If they're coordinating like this.
They've taken over the entire Valley Fort. I can't even imagine what happened to the crewmates inside that place.
How do you get here?
The Woosters built an auto meatpacking plant nearby. I used to work there. Some time ago, the plant was suddenly destroyed. by a blight disaster.
Blight
I
disaster
left.
sounds like the
Spent a
equivalent of
long while on the
catastrophes, I
road
guess.
and, well, finally reached the
I guess we don't
nearest
have
Wooster
catastrophes
territory.
on Talos 2 then, for some reason, even though catastrophes were literally caused by Originium on Terra. Excuse me? But Blight is a product of the ether in this, whatever the ether is.
We got people from other places as well. There's forget it. Every one of us is the same now.
Can't live
The
in
state
Kefir.
of hygiene and sanitation here won't help the sick get better. You'll also have trouble getting more food and water.
Yeah, but what can they do right now? They're just trying to survive. It's like, I don't know. Of course, if they want to live, they'd have to risk going out, but a lot of people, like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm telling them the obvious. I'm sure they know that.
I know, but
Yeah,
we don't have any other
exactly.
options.
Yeah.
Everyone's exhausted. There's no way we can deal with that mob of breakers out there.
Surely we can help them out, right?
Can you stay and protect us? I know it's
Can we
too much
can we
to ask.
relocate them, maybe?
We're on an important mission. We can't stop here.
But we can't just leave these people behind.
I have a feeling you got an idea. What is it, Perlica? Ah, something in my eyes again.
I have a plan, but
But what?
we don't have enough information about this attack. Deploying more protocol facilities without this knowledge can increase the risk of our mission, or even jeopardize the entire operation.
What would I have done in the past? What's the usual Enfield approach?
We would shoulder the risk.
Then we do it again. That's right, sounds like my type of approach.
I understand. Now, Mr. Soth, is there an empty plot of land nearby that can accommodate everyone?
Heading up through this cave tunnel will take us to a Wooster container park. In fact, we actually wanted to pitch our camp there, but it's now completely infested by the breakers. Those blighted scum ain't human. Don't risk your life for this.
Is this literal, or is he just, or is this like a demeaning kind of way? Not human? Is this literal or demeaning?
There's no need to worry about us. Please lead the way.
Yeah! Time to make your place breaker-free.
Okay. When can I spend my sanity? I haven't got any sanity to spend. Deja vu. I just been in this place before. You're telling me they couldn't find your little cave from here?
That's them. Be careful. These monstrous scab eaters brought all of their blighted cousins with them.
So Eripathy is one thing, caused from Originium. It sounds like blighted is another sort of condition, which would almost certainly be caused by the blight, which stems from the ether. Please tell me we get an explanation on what it actually is. Because blight seems to be, from that thing where we had to take a detour around, dangerous to, like, yeah, it's dangerous, and I guess, like, I don't know. But what does it mean to be blighted?
A sizable breaker band. Bigger than a typical raiding party. They're building more of the smaller dance tags.
Can we risk a direct engagement?
If we strike quickly enough, we'll be done before they realize what hit them.
All right, let's make that happen.
Alright, I'm going gun blazing and swords blazing and arts unit blazing. Aha! And these guys are totally unaware. These guys are also totally unaware.
Done and dusted.
You're incredible.
See? I told you, Mr. Saw. Them breakers got nothing on these heroes.
Those breakers really messed up this place. I gotta see if there's anything we can still salvage and use.
We can help as well.
Yes. We can use the AIC factory and its technologies to build an outpost for you. The Endfield designed outpost is a support node linked to the protocol network. Since we have a protocol automation core, we can commence field deployment at once. This location seems decent. Let's deploy a sub-PAC here.
Heh. Gonna get another orbital drop. Why are you wearing your jacket like that, actually? I can understand wearing it One Piece style, where you just drape it over your shoulders, but that's not even over your shoulders.
What type of arts is this? I just blinked and it appeared out of nowhere.
This thing is huge. Is this the outpost you're talking about?
This is a sub-PAC. We can build another AIC factory around it and support the growth of the actual outpost.
So, I guess when we run out of room in that original area, we can get more of these other areas that can, I presume, transport materials to the main one?
I've applied for an additional refining unit since we'll need plenty of processed ore to set up our outpost.
Incredible, Perlica. Always 3 steps ahead.
Awesome supervisor of Enfield Industries. Is this supposed to be, again, is this supposed to be this far to the side of the screen? Because it was cut off. Like, I had 1 or 2 cut off last time.
Doing my job. All right. This is just our very first step. We've got more to do.
I made my recon run. Bone Crushers are building more dance stacks to spread their haze. They won't give up their objectives that easily. There's a trail behind the hill over there. The raiders would probably attack again from that direction.
Well, what if those land breakers come back?
Are we going to set up turrets here? Someone did build a turret just somewhere, and I've just been repairing it because why not?
Our next
Even
step
though I don't
is to
think there's
construct
anything
some
around.
combat facilities. They will give us automatic
Okay.
fire support. In the future, these combat facilities can be used to fortify our entire frontier. Let's start with the most basic combat facilities. I believe we'll need some Origo crusts to start constructing.
Which
We
I
need
have
the
plenty
Originium
of.
ore to make Origo crusts.
What do you mean we don't have
think we
enough?
have enough ore.
What? That means we won't be getting any combat facilities. Or should I teach them some swordmancy?
Don't worry, Jen. Endfield Logistics Technology got that covered. Fellow Enfielders at the hub base have stashed some of our Originium ore stockpile into
That
the
would be
depot.
me.
Our sub-PAC can remotely access this depot to acquire the ore.
Alright, we got item teleportation.
Let's go and take a look at the output port of our sub-PAC.
I'm still not a fan of Perlica's voice direction right now. Oh, is this where we get we can start using the conveyor belts? Okay. What if this is the game that gets me into the factory automation stuff like Factorio or Satisfactory? I've never tried them, so I don't know if I would or would not like them. I do like the sound effects. Wait, is there a way to prevent it from taking all of it, actually? Because what if I don't want to use all of this? All 700 or whatever. Making gun turret. Nah, I'm gonna make some more. Da-dum, da-dum. Already there. Oops. I'm so used to using right click to sprint.
Good, advantageous site for deploying the gun tower.
Alright, yeah.
Place looks pretty neat.
Charging, okay. This is, okay, so this is basically the ammo system for it. Do I have any? This is a pylon, right? Yeah. Can I? I have to grab the cable.
Done. We're gonna give those landbreakers a world of hurt.
That's right. But we also need to teach Soth's people how to use them.
So this charges pretty quick. Is this like unlimited? Or does it like when actively firing, does it consume more faster than it can charge? Otherwise, I don't quite see the point of the charging thing other than to just, we could just have it just need to be close to a power source and that's it without a charge system.
These are gun towers? They can rotate?
And we got one right in front of the one in the back.
Can these turrets really stop the LBs?
There's movement on the hills. They're coming.
Revenge! Take back what is ours! All of it! And no prisoners!
Talos, save us! They're coming again!
Keep it together.
What does Aurora's ult do?
Take this! I can't believe this! We actually defeated the LBs!
Ha! We won! Those scum-sucking scab eaters will never hurt us again!
With the proper tools, even the prey can turn the tables against the predator.
Long live Animal Farm. I only said that because I'm reminded of a video. Did I make a video of it? No, it was a while ago. I was playing Farm Hunt on Hypixel, and it got to the point where like, I don't know how I got to this point, but it got to the point where all the animals were just bullying the farmers somehow.
Performance of our combat facilities has reached our expectations. Endman, we'll eventually turn this place into a proper outpost.
And then are we giving them jobs here at this outpost then?
Providing a steady supply of resources will grant this place basic subsistence. If we assign an Endfielder to offer on-site support, the AIC factory can operate more effectively and handle more tasks.
The outpost and resources. Dear Enfielders, can you let us stay here for a while? We really need a shelter. Given the number of breakers nearby, people will feel a lot safer living as a community. Other straggling refugees of the Valley Pass could also find their way to this outpost.
Of course you can. I believe this is Prolica's plan all along.
Indeed. This is what we aimed for when we designed the outpost. Although the place isn't exactly the frontiers, our outposts should also serve as a reliable shelter when necessary.
Where exactly is the sub-PAC getting its power? We're digitizing the materials, right, and sending them over to this thing.
Mr. Soth, can I ask you to be our local liaison?
I mean, we basically, yeah,
need someone to help us
we
monitor
basically
the
do have
outpost's
digistructing
conditions.
here.
We can use the sub-PAC to offer you support. Just give us a list of what you need on a regular basis. Endfield will take care of the rest.
Gotcha. It feels like filling out a catalog order form in the cities. I got this.
Why don't we give it a try right now?
The development team has been unlocked. Press Y. Okay, that. What is this? What is this? Oh, we can buy stuff here. Oh, buy and sell stuff here. Oh. So we can buy the Rigo crusts here then? Or these other items? Wait, I'm gonna have to go through this. What exactly am I doing here? I'm buying this stuff, right? I'm just gonna buy a bunch. I'm gonna buy a trade also. Oh wait, no, I'm selling. I'm selling it for Valley stock bills, and I'm selling it to the outpost. Is that it? Okay. I'm selling it to this outpost, right? Sort of. Yeah, I am. Okay, is there a way to make it stop? Because what if I need the Originium for other stuff? Granted, I have, you know, I could just put down a bunch of the mines or whatever, because they stock up to 50 of them, but whatever.
Request successfully received.
Hello, incoming viewers. Thank you for joining the stream. Just getting along with day 2. Yes, I know it's only day 2 of Arknights Endfield. Because unable to stream it again. We're building my first sub outpost or whatever.
by supporting your work, this place can become a proper shelter. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Feels like a huge rock being lifted off my chest.
I'm not sure if I've ever heard anyone actually say that saying in real life. Like getting a weight lifted off your chest.
We still have potential threats lurking around. You seem familiar with this area. Know any secret trail to get inside the Landbreaker camp?
What? You're going to the Breaker's lair?
Yo.
We're on a mission.
I see. There's an underground ventilation shaft. We used it once to escape the raiders. It might get you there. Daniel, run along and remove the barricade in the tunnel. Now we got some serious professionals on our side.
Yeah, he was contemplating what to say. Now we got some
lives.
serious professionals.
Alrighty, sir. Those blighted scum terrorized us for long enough. Time for us to give them a nasty surprise.
I guess like having like them be like one-dimensional stereotypical bandits isn't necessarily a problem in itself. I guess it's just like when you compare it to OG Arknights, whose theme was like these are very much societal issues. They're not one-dimensional. It's just it's more what? It's more similar to Borderlands. I mean, the bandits in Borderlands is funny, but I mean that's just kind of Borderlands' aesthetic. Was this right? I saw a bunch of these and I avoided interacting with them because I don't know what they are.
A protocol space? Did it just appear?
You know what this
Not
is?
really. We just occasionally come across such phenomena.
Hi, Edmund. I wonder if you can help me out with something.
Convenient timing for what these are.
Strange originium reactions have started to appear in various locations in Valley 4. There's one pretty close to
That
your
is
current
originium,
location.
okay.
Can you take a look at it?
We are looking at it right now. Feels pretty familiar to me. It does? I'm diving in for a look. Am I just gonna jump in? I'm going in! Operator X. Oh, these are the domains. The calyxes, the caverns of corrosions. No, I'm gonna do this one. Dang it.
All operators accounted for.
Well, I can finally spend stamina now. Hehe. Da-dun. Touch the light. Okay, we can get rid of that little animation. I need to turn down sound effects to really make this.
Everyone's giving their all. I've got to step up too.
That does sound
Nicely
like a
done.
little bit generic electric music. Granted, it was only like 20 seconds, so I don't know. Protocol originium is a product of ether energy and originium crystals. Okay.
Edmund! Where did you all go just now? I lost all your signals out of the blue. You were in the protocol space? This might be related to your awakening, Edmund. I've detected similar reactions
Look,
across the region.
I get that Endman is important, but like, why is everything... It seems like basically everything is revolving around Endman right now. Which... That's kind of the direction Wuthering Waves went. But like, Rover is like the most ancient character in the game. And he has reset his memories, I'm pretty sure, multiple times to try and attempt to solve the problems. So it's not necessarily a bad thing to make things centered around the MC, but like, even the phenomena, I feel like the story in Wuthering Waves revolves around, like, he's, I don't know. Whatever.
All right, guys, this is the ventilation shaft.
I know this place. Ginny and I used to play hide and seek here. When those breakers came, Soth had us block every path and trail. Don't want no raiders to sneak up on us.
Wow, you guys moved that
Breaker
stuff
Central
quickly.
is up ahead, but I'm afraid we won't be much help beyond this point.
That's alright, we'll take it from here. Time for the AFK lurk. Thanks for dropping in, thanks for lurking, Joker.
Ginny?
Hello.
Is Miss Perlica leaving? I got a small present for you.
Oh.
Ginny! Weren't you supposed to be resting?
Good to see you back on your feet, Ginny. Looks like the suppressants are doing their job. But make sure you get plenty of rest to fully recover.
Please have this, Miss Perlica. I drew it myself. Wish you the best.
Why'd she draw herself with that Endman mask?
This is such a beautiful drawing. Thank you so much, Ginny.
Like, she likes
Take care
Perlica,
of
why'd
Ginny,
she have the
Keep a
Endman
close
mask
eye on her
on
condition.
her?
I've left you a prescription and more medication. Ask Mr. Soth if there's anything you don't understand.
Remember, boy, family is a treasure. Be a good brother to her.
Is he speaking from experience?
Yes, definitely. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you so much.
Karja, did you find Uncle Mark?
Not yet, Ginny. But we'll try our best to find him.
Mark.
Yeah. Mark was a good Wooster crewmate. He helped us escape to this place and carried Ginny the whole way. That's why she's so worried about him.
So where did Mark go? Is he safe?
I don't know. Mark helped us settle in, then headed out with the others. He never came back to the cave.
Standing around guessing won't get us anywhere. We should try our luck in the Landbreakers' territory.
And I hope we don't find Mark there. It's too risky for non-combatants. Let's move out ASAP, team.
Alright, you know what, let's read some of the archive here. I did click on a few of them and I realized, yeah, I should go over these on stream. Where was it actually? Was it findings? No. Here it is, yeah. Terra. Terra is... oh. Yeah. Terra is a distant planet, the home of the present civilization on Talos 2. Yet the relationship between these two worlds is profoundly complex. In the distant past, at least 152 years ago, the ancestors of Terran civilization originally inhabited Talos 2, venturing to Terra where they built a glorious civilization amidst catastrophes. Wait a minute. They started from Talos 2 and then went over to Terra. That would explain why Talos 2 has an ether gate in the first place. I skimmed over this when I discovered the archive, but I didn't really read into it. Okay, but this explains why. So the ancestors of Terran civilization. Well, we've got the people, we've got the Sarkaz, the T-Kaz, who were originally from Terra, as far as we know, and we got all the other ones, all the ancients and the elders too. I think actually, at least most of them. Weren't they hinted to be brought over from the predecessors as well? So the predecessors, Doctor's race, Oracles, yeah, that. Is this saying that they... inhabited Talos 2 amidst catastrophes. 152 years ago, they crossed through the cosmic gate once more, returning from Terra to Talos 2. While most celebrated this as paving the way, those few who knew the historical truth would whisper another term for it, the homecoming. Several years later, the cosmic gate was destroyed during the first Angaloy War, severing all connection between Talos 2 and Terra. The surviving humanity could only reminisce about their ancestral home through fragmented records. With an average radius approximately 1.55 times of that of Talos 2, Terra bears planetary dimensions far exceeding its colonial counterpart. Which one is it saying? Terra. Okay, it's calling Talos 2 the colonial one, but it also said that they were originally from Talos 2. Okay. Yet remarkably, the cyclical rhythms of day and night along with seasonal variations demonstrate negligible differences between the two worlds. This synchronization is widely believed to be the result of precursor technology, yep, predecessors, an unknown mechanism that somehow calibrated both planets' rotations to match some lost celestial template. It is this mysterious harmony that allowed the people of Talos 2 to seamlessly adopt the fundamental calendar systems brought from Terra. Terra stands as the primordial birthplace of Originium, where the prime veins first emerged, thanks Priestess, and vast crystalline clusters dominate the landscapes. Its resource abundance dwarfs anything found on present-day Talos 2. From the moment humanity first crossed the cosmic gate, scholars have tirelessly attempted to determine the celestial relationship between Terra and Talos 2 through comparative astrometrics, searching the skies for Talos 2 for any trace of their lost homeworld. Yet to this day, such research has made no conclusive evidence to pinpoint Terra's location among the stars. So is this bit in the distant past the ancestor of Terran civilization originally inhabited Talos 2? Is that bit, is that actually, like, do any of the characters know this? If anything, I feel like the only person that would know, if they hadn't told anyone, would be Endman, because Endman at least was speculated to be connected to the Doctor, who is a predecessor, but Talos 2 is only mentioned like once or twice in Lone Trail, I think. But I don't think it's explained or stated that they came from Talos 2. I'm disappear again. Alrighty. This is actually a lot. I guess I'll read these over time. I won't read all of these right now. Originium. Originium is an energy-rich crystalline mineral. It was first brought to Talos 2 by the arriving Terrans. Originium exists in multiple distinct forms, serving as humanity's most vital natural energy source and industrial material. Wow, the justification on the... That's the spacing, the kerning because of the justification. I guess that answers... That provides an answer for why we brought Originium over. It does seem like we are actually really reliant on it as an energy source and industrial material. And we have decided that it is worth the problems of eripathy that it brings. With its exceptionally high energy density, it can be directly combusted to release power for immediate use or undergo various refinement process for specialized applications. When Originium expands its vast internal energy, it leaves no residue like ordinary combustible. Expends its internal energy. It leaves no residue like ordinary combustibles. Instead, it gradually breaks down into fine particulate dust, a transformation known as Originium activation. Okay, and this is what people can be infected by. Though this activated state carries the risk of spreading neuropathy, such dangers have been effectively contained, okay, within Talos 2's controlled environments, unless you decide to use it for war. Justice for Myro. The energy released by Originium can be converted through multiple pathways into thermal energy and every other known form of power, including nuclear. Does nuclear energy exist? Of course it exists. It's in the sun. Is nuclear energy known to Terrans, to Telosians, or whatever you want to call them? This unique property, known as Originium adaptability, has cemented its irreplaceable role within human economic systems. One of Terra's 3 first Originium fragments is transported to Talos 2, okay, becoming the progenitor of all Originium on this world. This proliferation is made possible by the mineral's natural growth properties. A key mission of the United Worker Syndicate of Talos 2 involves cultivating Originium clusters across the surface of Talos 2 to ensure the sustainable harvest of this vital resource. So, how exactly does it grow? I would assume, of course, fictional universe, magic and stuff, but I would assume that it would need to follow some sort of conservation physics. I don't know. Maybe it consumes the nearby environment to grow, and it stores that information, and it's just when you burn it, it's like that information gets destroyed, kinda, or all jumbled. The information becomes useless. A relevant recent discovery revealed that Originium was artificially created as an information carrier. Thanks, Priestess. It possesses the capacity to reshape its surrounding environment and even influence the course of biological evolution. The true intentions of Originium's creators toward Terran civilization remain unclear. What can be stated with certainty is that separating humanity from Originium has become by every measure an impossibility. Okay. Yep, that basically tells us why we brought Originium over. It's just we are that reliant on it. Yeah. Artificially created as an information character. The other whole thing is, which I haven't encountered it in the stories, but from what I saw people were talking about before the release, not that I was specifically looking out for this stuff, but people are saying, like, yeah, characters like Lavatane, she'd pronounce it Lavatane, Ardelia, Gilberta, Prograjchnik, however it's pronounced, I'm sorry, that's Surtur, Ea Fiola, Angelina, and Helger from OG Arknights. They are so-called reconveners because they were all infected, and supposedly they all, well, they would have died, but then the information is stored in Originium, and if they kept that explanation from the betas, we brought them back because we somehow managed to harness that information, I guess. Okay, let's read the Talos 2 one, actually. Talos 2 is a natural satellite of the gas giant named Talos. The Frontier's mates from Terra reopened the Cosmic Gate and first stepped foot upon this moon 152 years ago. Okay, we opened the gate 152 years ago. It collapsed a few years later. Talos 2 has a nitrogen-rich atmosphere, enough oxygen for life, and sufficient greenhouse gases to keep it warm. However, the alien sun and the massive gas giant that looms in the skies are constant reminders for the pioneers and the countless light years that exist between their current location and their distant homes. Fortunately, the great mountain ranges, crisscrossing river systems, and rich vegetation cover nurtured a rather resilient biosphere. After the Cosmic Gate collapsed, the Terrans survived on Talos 2 for well over a century. Natural resources have been essential to supporting the livelihood of local populations. For generations, the stranded Terrans and their descendants built and expanded various outposts in towns across this world and created new footholds for civilization. According to astronomical observations, there are an undisclosed number of natural satellites besides Talos 2 orbiting around the gas giant, but only the latter is habitable. Given the unique position of Talos 2 in the star system, as well as the presence of the Cosmic Gate, we have reasons to believe that this habitable environment was not a coincidental gift of the universe. It all goes back to the Priestess, or at least the predecessors. Also, apparently in that opening scene when I was going over the graves, the thing that said epitaph, apparently that's a reference to Priestess. which I did not catch because my reading comprehension is not good, unfortunately. Oh, reconveners. You know what? I'll read this one. Hey. Okay, it is literally using the OG Arknights art silhouettes. That's Surtur, that's Angelina, that's Aurora. How could I forget Aurora earlier? That's Helliger, and that is Ea Fiala. Access authority, level 8, optical ID, not required for authority, level 8 access, bug, wire scan passed, file category 302. The Enfield HR database has a list of special operators whose profiles are managed separately and locked behind an incredibly high authority level. These special operators have the right to directly communicate with senior corporate officers of Enfield Industries, and all of them are special Rhodes Island mentioned? Rhodes Island liaisons working at Enfield pursuant to the framework agreement on special technical roles and cooperation between Enfield Industries and Rhodes Island Pharmaceuticals. That's certainly a name. A mouthful. Most of these operators usually do not work at Enfield facilities and do not carry out Enfield assignments on a regular basis. Instead, they are often involved in various roles throughout Talos 2. These special operators are also known by an esoteric title, Reconveners. The first Originium crystal that traversed the Cosmic Gate to arrive at Talos 2 was contaminated in the final battle of the First Agaloy War. Agaloy War. The very fundamental nature of the info crystal was damaged, causing degradation in its properties. Despite the contamination, several intact data shards remained within the chaos of the assimilated universe. Assimilated universe mentioned! When are we going to get more information about this stuff in OG Arknights? Should anyone wish to navigate the corrupted data streams within, these shards can be perceived as a never-extinguishing beacon of blinding light. To achieve various objectives, both the Administrator and M3... That's Monster, right? That has to be Monster. I was gonna pull for Monster, but then the Masses Travel trailer dropped and I'm like, oh, now I have to pot 5 Lemming. Because the first event I played was Hortus de Escapismo, however that's pronounced. And then, like, I thought Lemming was really cool in that event. So I'm like, I am just waiting the day she becomes playable. So I would have pulled for Monster, and then decided not to because Lemming. And then I decided to pot 5 Lemming. But Monster's gonna run again soon, and is it a joint banner or something? Whatever it's called. So, I'll have the chance for that. Tacitly allowed Hey, Warfarin mentioned. Warfarin's here. Or was, at least, the leader of Rhodes Island at that time. Was Warfarin made the leader after Kal'tsit got Thanos pointed? Thanos snapped, Thanos pointed. Frick! I have to look at chapter 15 again. I think she was, right? The leader of Rhodes Islands at that time to conduct emergency repairs and decontamination of the first Originium. For reasons unknown, the reversing nature of ether... Okay, here's a hint of what ether is like, was greatly slowed near the data vein. When Warfarin deciphered this data vein, depth readings of a data shard underwent a spontaneous spike as it decrypted from the assimilated universe into real space. The first reconvener also arrived at Talos 2 by accident and without the administrator's knowledge. Warfarin was also unprepared for the arrival. Every reconvener who left the Originium Woods, has been friendly and willing to work with Rhodes Island and the administrator. All of them also seem capable of realizing that they are a unique individual, despite sharing partial knowledge of the life experiences and interpersonal relationships stemming with distant, quote, memories of Terra. Such knowledge also allows reconveners to use skills and abilities wielded by their original counterparts. Okay, yep, it is basically confirmed. Yeah, this is, what's the word? This is, oh my goodness, how am I gonna forget the word? It goes in line. That's not the... There's a word for this. A single word. This is consistent with, from what I was getting from people... What people are saying about the beta. They are basically clones because pulled from Originium's, the information stored from the original infected forms, the information stored in Originium. Warfin later found a way to commune with the data shards. Despite the concerns of others aware of their existence, she began to actively explore the Originium Woods. So what exactly is Originium Woods? Is that a place? Or is that like is that just like a name for the something when analyzing the first Originium? Warfin later found a way to commune with the data shards. Despite the concerns of others aware of their existence, she began to actively explore the Originium Woods. Warfin encountered data shards willing to set foot on Talos 2, and thus she designed a process to better lead them out of the woods and enter the new world. Okay, it does seem like the Originium Woods is sort of like whatever the space in the first Originium, kind of metaphysical space. Many reconveners arrived at Talos 2 while the administrator hibernated. The reconveners began exploring the world and seeking their own destinies, and they did so with the goal of assisting the administrator in mind. Leading reconveners out of the woods is essentially an act of creation. That reinforces what I was saying. Warfin bore the responsibilities for her actions, though she would occasionally vent out her frustrations to Enfielders who knew of this project. After every stress-fueled episode, she would remind everyone how years of extensive experience taught her that everything was worth its while. Note, the years of extensive experience Warfin claims to have are subject to change, with the figure being 500 years a century ago, 300 years half a century ago, and dropping to 20 in her most recent claims. Any Rhodes Island Enfielder is willing to trust in the beacon of the woods, as well as the wills that followed the light and emerged from the roiling chaos. I believe so too. Okay, but like the years of experience, if a century ago, half a century ago, the years of experience, like, girl, you've made this claim 100 years ago. You can at minimum claim 100 years. Why'd you drop it to 20? Okay, but it's good to know that Warfin is presumably still alive. Are we gonna get anything about the other long-lived species? Are we gonna get any info about Closure? I feel like Closure, if Warfin's here, is Closure also here, or is she stuck back on Terra? Most if not all of the elite, well, Logos is a banshee, although he is infected. Does Oripathy actually shorten lifespan? I don't remember, but we know that banshees can live at least 200 years. Lacra Maline, Logos's mom, is like at least 200 years old, but I think some people are saying she kind of did something to artificially extend her lifespan, or at least she's not alive in the traditional sense. I don't know. But the Sarkaz generally live a long time. Warfin's is vampire. Closure is a vampire. They live a long time. What non-Sarkaz races can live a long time? I don't know. The Kukulkan can definitely live a long time. You know, they can live 50 years. Alright, that's enough for the archive for now.
I hope Mark and his crew are alright. But what if the LPs really did get them?
Landbreakers don't do hostages or ransom.
Okay. I believe they are still alive and well.
I think Talos for this cave is just big enough for everyone. A kid managed to catch a long ear and is raising it as a pet. Hey, that's the rabbit thing, I assume. I hope we get rescued soon before we have to kill that poor little thing for food. We're running out of food, meds, everything. What will happen to us when the supplies are gone? I want to go home. I miss my desk and my chair and my bed with soft sheets, but it's turned into a wicked lair of prowling, wildland beasts. I want to go home. I miss the hot, warm soup over some crimson stove fire, but now Furnace stands there roaring like a grim, bloody beast. I want to go home. I miss the golden sunshine and breeze of evening time, but now it's filled with scowling smoke and seizes up our throats. No one wants to go home because the place is no longer our own. How poetic. Keep out.
We got
very
rocks blocking the path. Those simple explosives there
barrels,
should be able to blast apart the rocks.
Fireball. Fireball.
They sure pack a punch.
Oh, one of the things I noticed about these when I was throwing it at some boxes that I noticed were marked with like the caution flame. Well, I had an epiphany at that moment. I was like, can I throw fireballs at the boxes labeled flammable? One of the things I noticed is that if it explodes when it's far away, the explosion sound's actually delayed. That's a very nice touch. I don't think it actually tries to calculate the distance and then delays the audio by that much. Well, it might calculate the distance and delay the audio by that much, but what I meant to say is I don't think it the sound in this game is actually takes time to travel. It would have basically the same effect, really. At least if there's a direct line of sight. Having the sound travel versus making the sound delayed by how far the source is, it would basically have the same effect when there's a direct line of travel. Otherwise, if this, like, the sound has to bounce to reach, that's a different story. But that's I remember seeing a video about someone trying to actually do that, trying to ray trace sound. It was pretty cool. I've heard about ray trace lighting and graphics. What about ray trace sound? Stuff. There you go. I think it's a little delayed, maybe.
This place feels a little creepy. What have the Landbreakers been doing here?
It's a generator.
Blighted waste.
It's March 7th for
Wolfguard, is this part of the Bone Crusher's culture?
The Bone Crushers would use blighted materials when igniting their dance stacks. But clearly, there isn't any dance stack here.
What are you worried
The
about?
Blight can interfere with all sorts of Originium activities. As of now, we only know of a few ways of utilizing it.
The same should apply to the Bone Crushers. In the past, they would simply discard blighted waste that built up in their dance stacks. But this place seems to be stockpiling the material.
So the LBs came up with a new way of using it? They're actually doing science?
You need to thoroughly investigate this place.
No sign of external injuries or struggle. There's residue in the respiratory tract, and glyphs etched onto his hands. Embrace the abyss,
They're
gain
trying to
new
do
life. I believe that's what it
rituals.
means.
Some kind of ritual.
I see marks of scraping on this blighted waste. Someone's been collecting the shavings.
So, any conclusions?
They're trying to absorb the blight. Accidenti.
Ah,
Never seen
not
anything
English.
this crazy. Neferith has turned the Bone Crushers into something very different.
Wolfguard, what does the Deep mean to the Bone Crushers?
Church of the Deep? That reminds me. We are due. Okay, we're not due. Because the Masses Traveled happened 3 months ago. We are kind of due. We're not gonna get a Laterano event for a while, but next time we better get an event that ties in the Laterano with the Seaborn plotline. That started from Hortus. Because I don't think that's touched on at all in Masses Travels. Like, where was Aulus? I'm gonna disappear for a moment. I know Thorns is actually related to Aulus. Aulus has a relationship with him, like some former mentor-teacher sort of thing, but I think. But I didn't actually read the story for Thorns Altar's event.
The Ether side. They have always worshipped the Ether. That's why they avoid using Originium. They would only use devices based on witchcraft,
This doesn't look
such
like
as
a
dance
witchcraft thing.
stacks.
This looks like modern. This looks like actual tech.
The Blight arises out of ether. It is natural for them to worship the birthplace of the Blight.
Okay, so it seems like the Originium and Ether are counterparts.
That being said, since this Landbreaker was trying to absorb the Blight, could it be an attempt to embrace the ether?
The Landbreakers are never short on crazes. But the Ether isn't like Originium. It can't be used directly as a weapon. At least not that I know of. The Bone Crushers never did this before. Maybe we should stop treating them as a warlord faction of bandits.
Didn't seem like them very much. They're probably thinking about mischief.
I say we go see for ourselves what they're really up to. Let's go. No point wasting time in guesswork.
I'm gonna make another comparison. I'm sorry. When we the Fraxidus are kind of the general, present opposing human faction in Wuthering Waves, but the Fraxidus have a very clear goal. They want to advance. Oh my goodness, I say very clear and I kind of forget. But they kind of want to advance humanity in a way that is very different from. They're trying to free humanity, I guess, from the shackles of the Threnodians and not necessarily the Sentinels, but from the stuff that Threnodians cause, I think, or they're more of a trial by fire sort of thing. They kind of want to put humanity through a trial by fire, as far as much as what I remember. And it's like, cool, they have a very clear goal. They have a big goal that is more than just stereotypical bandit stuff. And I guess, yeah, Enfield is like, this is very, I guess this is intentionally, the Bone Crushers at least are intentionally set up as stereotypical bandit stuff, which, okay, on its own isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's just that people like me who play the original Arknights are going to compare it to OG Arknights, where the main human faction antagonist was Reunion, at least for a time. And Reunion actually is like much better developed faction.
Everyone, be cautious. That enemy looks very dangerous.
Oh, where?
They sealed off this entire place with their haze. Fortunately, we still have the secret tunnel.
Those smaller dance stacks are used for powering the central furnace. Take them out to extinguish the giant dance stack and the haze, and give us a way to reach the valley fort.
All right, time to demolish some stacks.
The land abandoned us.
What the frick?
What was that?
We're getting into the actual more genuine, like, mystic fantasy sort of stuff. I think in OG Arknights, the only thing that really went in that sort of sense was the sway and the other Farinmoods. But now just bandits can have this sort of metaphysical stuff.
Never is.
Oh.
Don't be affected by her arts. Let's keep going.
Come forth, Bone Crushers. You were abandoned here to suffer and starve. They treat you as traitors, evildoers, lunatics, and bandits.
That's because you kind of act like bandits.
You are treated as disorganized rabble.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna
Yet your
listen.
name carries great force. This name harkens back to your past. It is the burning brand of your resistance, of your fight against tyranny.
Alright, we've got telepathic propaganda. I'm gonna see if... want to see, like, I want to know,
I wouldn't expect anything
and
less.
again, this would help if I read the kit. Baal's blessings are our future is glory. All deniers and weak trash are dead. They do not deserve the blessings. Do not be a denier.
Still waiting for something?
Wind speed's okay. Visibility's good. Perfect weather for snowboarding.
Okay, but I assume, yeah. She raises shield that can block attacks. But is this like, does this completely negate damage at least like for, at least like on the triggering attack? Because this says temporarily take reduced damage. That doesn't exactly tell me like blocks the damage. But then again, Zenless Zone 0, one of Zenless Zone 0's loading screen says like, when using X special, you gain, like a massive damage reduction buff. It says like, it calls it damage reduction for some reason when you're just straight up invuln, aside from very few cases, aside from one case which was introduced in a newest boss fight, where it specifically says it can't be iframed.
Stay sunny for this day as well.
What?
How can the enemy turn the land into such lifeless devastation?
What do you scale off of?
Originally I'm more
Wind speed's okay. Visibility's good.
Intellect and will. I assume the colored one is the main.
Prepped and
stat.
ready. Over here, Redman. Wanna come snow? I heard your footsteps.
Intellect and
Professor.
will. Yep. All right. So let's So like strength, agility, intellect, will, those depending on what is main and secondary attribute, those translate to attack, and an attack is what most stuff scales off of, from what I was able to figure.
Could you stand a little further, Professor? I don't want to hurt you by accident.
Nope, nope, nope. Whatever. And what's the team button?
Benjamin, you're here.
Let's just put
Let me see.
here.
Where should I
Non-functioning,
gather my
cohesive team, but whatever. These weak, his fire shall scorch their throats. Their giant gates will not stop us. Boss is so smart. Okay. It's also like, so civilization has been here before, because the predecessors, presumably the predecessors have been here. So they literally said we came from Talos 2, then went to Terra, and then came back to Talos 2. So who are the Landbreakers really? Where did they come from? Because we only came back to Talos 2 about 150 years ago. would like would some people really have regressed to the sort of to that sort of bandit behavior and whatever in that period of time? And again, we don't know what race they are. Recently posted an announcement. The 58th Worker Representatives Congress of the UWST is about to start. The representatives of Valley 4 will be heading to Matgorodov, the Mother of Cities. Crew, I understand your excitement and happiness. Nevertheless, please do not try to shove supplies to the representatives, as this would affect their itinerary. Every representative's traveling plan and supplies have been arranged, and please respect the break time of our representatives. Please do not visit the representatives to convey your feedback or suggestions. Thank you. Alright, fine.
Careful. We should avoid this haze for now.
Sounds like someone's telling me maybe we should explore this area later. Note stuffed in a wall crack. Thank Talos they didn't find me. My originium arts helped me to hide in this complex array of colors. To the one who finds this note, I hope you can report the situation to the Security Bureau and find a way to inform the Enfielders at the hub base. The one leading the Landbreakers is extremely dangerous. She wields a strange power. I've never seen originium arts of her sort. A band of them probably used underground tunnels to infiltrate the place and then open the fortress gates. That woman, she destroys everyone with a single move. A huge flamethrower brute knocked me off my legs. Almost smashed me into the wall. He did. Fortunately, the rest of them left me for dead. No need to worry about me. I may be wounded, but I'm still fighting them in my way. Who might this be? Who's talking? With more Landbreakers? Somewhere? Up there, probably?
This huge tower looks really imposing up close. The smoke's choking me. Let's shut it down quickly.
This is how the Bone Crushers instill fear, by suffocating their prey. These smaller dance tanks supply energy to the large one. Destroy them.
It probably can't take 2 hits from my blade.
It's made for burning blighted waste. Your blade is evenly marked. We should use explosives to blast away the connector between the base and the main body.
That glowing and sparkly part, right? Let's give it a good blast. Here we go! Here's our kill! Gotcha!
Face your end!
Healing sheep. Shep. Oh, he said explosives, right? Something about explosives. This does remind me of the Sarkaz,
to the next
witchcraft blood
Crewmates
pillars or whatever.
No bodies either.
In the Londinium Crisis.
Your ancestors hailed from the same homeland as theirs. You all descend from the pioneers who are great, yet destitute.
Okay, is this saying, she saying the Landbreakers came from the same people that came from Terra?
And burn your dead for warmth. They sit in their high towers, talking about dreams of the future. The society they
Is that true, or is she just propaganda?
slaughterhouse. Their butchers sacrifice the herd to prepare feasts for their table. So, do you want to be meat on the chopping block, or a butcher wielding the blade?
Neferit is whipping her underlings into a frenzy. Stay alert.
Let's see. There you go, the sound is delayed. That is a little more clear. It's also kind of funny how, why does it blink? Why does a fireball blink? Are there any other flammable boxes? supposed to go that way. I'm gonna go this way first.
We getting buggers?
Oh, hello!
Engaging. Stay safe, team.
I think I just canceled the skill. I did. With the QT.
We are united.
Did that consume my SP or
Good work,
no?
everyone.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
We've done it. Hope you're not tired, Mr. Dolly.
How is Dolly here, actually? I've asked this before. The representative, draft of an introduction. The representatives will be meeting at Simonk, whatever. I heard fellow crewmates from other production sites will be visiting Valley 4 once the meeting is over. They'll be arriving at the Valley Pass first. Gotta come up with a proper introduction for this place. My fellow crewmates, welcome to Valley 4. We are now at the Valley Pass. It is the first stop for anyone entering the valley. It is an important supplies transfer hub for Valley 4. Despite the rather small and basic facilities, we have a comprehensive fleet of self-service amenities along the pavement. These are more than capable of providing meals, repair toolkits, weapons, and gear for every traveler. This intro is looking a little too long. Getting conflicted about this. Should I rewrite? Let me go through the wall. Just kidding. Where are my explosives? How far can I take this thing? It's because I tried using right click to sprint. Oh, was that just a shortcut, actually? It was. Well, I'll just go around then.
Hear that sound?
Wait! Hey! The boss talked about these people!
The healing.
A definitive outcome achieved through strong teamwork.
I thought, did it just run up and disappear? What? Okay.
Other small dance techs are still working, but we're almost done.
The notes of insanity. The blessing is glorious. Execute. Execute all deniers. Power, vengeance, future glory. I could have just jumped.
This ain't that.
What's her ult?
Don't go too far, Mr. Dolly.
At the beginning of that, could use because it looked like she was just holding it up, like she was. How do I put it? It didn't really look like in action, so to speak, until after. The first part just kind of looked like she was just holding it there, waiting for the camera to start rolling. I don't know if that makes sense, but
Crystallized.
I hear a helicopter or something. Never mind. A crude loudspeaker. Slight nudges to the control knob are enough to get it blasting away. Balls, blessings, power. The loud roaring is played on loop. Additional proof of the Landbreaker's zealotry. Wait, why does this... This reminds me of the Borderlands 3 siblings, actually. The way they're kind of rallying the Landbreakers. Is this the right way? This is probably the right way. Why don't I go this way? Multiple ways.
We getting lucky.
Here's our chance!
I'm definitely gonna need an interactive map soon. I should stop opening these.
Help me, please. Get me out of here.
Who are you? Quartz?
She's in UWST outfit.
Let's clear out the scum below her.
Oh, 400 ping?
Hey, shows.
Apparently, okay. Apparently the English VA is the same as Cristoforo, but I don't play Wuthering Waves in English. You're telling me I didn't dodge.
Commence L7, annihilation!
I actually like that. The actual attack bit. I do in general kind of like the idea in attacks, the idea of just dropping like just having a kinetic strike from above, like the OGM 74 Diablo strike. It is 74, right? 72. I'm stupid. OGM 72 Diablo strike from Risk of Rain 2. But I don't really play
Unlike
Captain.
the
So.
Blight and Rifts, Orleans aren't that dangerous.
Aren't that What do you mean aren't that dangerous? That implies they still are. Alright, let's get this person down.
You Anfielders? Thank goodness. I thought I was gonna die here. I keep hearing that.
There's
one
no
voice in my
way
head.
I'm the only one who thought this looks like Quartz at first glance, right? She doesn't have the at least back when she was up there. She doesn't have this eye patch. She looks like she's a Liberia. Quartz is a what? A feline, right? Yeah, but she's wearing like what's it called? A crop top? Okay, Quartz doesn't actually wear a crop top, but she kind of does, but she still has an undershirt. No, Quartz is a lupo. I'm stupid. Okay, but whatever. The ears are still obviously different, but whatever.
Why are you locked in here?
I'm Shauna. I lead a UWST construction crew. Many of my crew went missing after the attack on Valley 4. When I heard the Landbreakers were hunting people down, I thought I might find some of my crew here.
Her delivery is a little... Right, but you should be more cautious. That voice can be quite annoying.
Do they have other lookouts beside the ones we just took out?
There used to be more Landbreakers here, but then they got some kind of order and half of them went into the fort. I only dared scream for help when I saw you.
It sounds like she's trying to talk as if she's out of breath, but it's
I see.
also a little awkward.
Any other people held here? We're looking for Mark. He was helping evacuate the refugees with his crewmates.
Mark? I saw him following the Landbreakers to the Valley Fort. Damn coward.
What? Did he surrender?
Surrendered? Your name is Shauna, right? Leave the fort to us. You should head back to the base. It's safe now. Okay. But I'm going to look for other survivors first. Then make my way back to the base. Good luck,
Yeah,
you guys.
she's a Liberia.
No more delays.
If that tail was
Let's head
obvious
straight
enough.
into the fort.
Mark, you just wait.
Something ain't right.
Smoke is cleared. Let's go.
That was very sudden.
Is a lie. You are living proof of their falsehoods. I shall give unto you a brand new weapon for butchery. Embrace the ether. Its powers are already mine to command. The old world of Origium has abandoned you. Now it deserves to be utterly destroyed.
I mean, we should probably stop relying on it, but
But that's impossible. We must stop her.
it's a
Quickly.
different idea. Ah, frick. Okay. Let's not go. Nope. Okay. You're telling me I can't cut down this one? Bro.
We must step onto the path of rage and frenzy. No turning back, no compromises, and no end to our pursuit.
I don't remember how that song goes in Genshin.
And then
One of the Enkanomiya songs. I do like it, but Genshin music in general is
a name. Land breakers. Now, let loose the war of humanity upon itself.
Okay, well, there's a battle coming up. This very much looks like an arena. You even hear the cheering. Alright.
Still waiting for something?
Can I promote to higher rank? I might as well. I guess, like, even if main character is bad, like it is for PMC and DMC in Honkai Star Rail, the levels change. The levels are kept when you switch paths and whatever, and like in Genshin. Even though I don't actually know how well Traveler fares after those buffs or whatever, but you know what? Let's just do this.
Another step forward. I recognize this feeling.
Is there any sort of, is there any sort of skill, well, I was gonna say skill tree, because I was going to, no. What I meant to say, is there any sort of thing that lets you, like, makes you choose between skills? Like, okay. I don't know how many MMOs do this. I was going to bring up Elsword, but Elsword moved out of that skill tree system a long time ago. But it used to be, when you unlock new skills, you get to choose one of two. You unlock one, you won't be able to use the other unless you reset the tree. So you get a choice. You can't get everything. I wonder if Enfield has anything like that. It doesn't look like it is. Like in OG Arknights, there's no skill tree, but 5 and 6 stars get 2 and 3 skills respectively, and they can only use 1 during an operation. So you have to choose which one works best for the strategy and the map, that sort of thing. It would be cool if Enfield did something like that. Does it? It doesn't look to be like that so far, so I don't know. Oh, you can just straight up upgrade your stats. Oh no, these are the ability upgrades. Okay, and these are just the basic passives or something.
I recognize this feeling.
Okay, you know what? Why don't I just get everyone to... Well... I do like this UI, actually. This is pretty cool.
I'll never forget the sight of them. I recognize this feeling. I recognize this feeling.
Let's also do...
Watch this! I asked Perlica to stave off my promotion till this moment. I'll only rest easy when my approval from Enfield is personally delivered by you, Enman.
How do I unlock this? Oh, trust. Okay, trust is a factor in this. Cool. That has a gameplay effect.
With practice comes enlightenment of the Swordmancer's
Oh shoot,
art.
I'm almost out of these. Did I use that many? Okay. Okay. Whatever.
Oh, this?
Operator Perlica, standing by.
I need to grab more of those mushrooms. I remember seeing those. I collected a few of them. That's why I was able to upgrade in the first place. But okay.
Still waiting for something?
Can I upgrade my weapon? Nope. What's over here? Arsenal, well pass. Ooh. 2 credits. Money, no thanks. I don't need it right now. Box! I'm a cat! I love boxes! Ah!
This ain't working.
Engaging. Stay safe, team.
Wait, it's me! Here's our chance! We'll hurt fighting An easy victory.
Hello.
You handled that fight well.
Unlike the Blight and Rifts, Orleans aren't that dangerous.
Again, aren't that dangerous. What do you mean? That implies they still are. Do I take fall damage? Is fall damage a thing? And what about you? You're not called a floaty boaty. That's a Genshin thing. I don't know why I thought a floaty boaty. Ecological damage. We're just waltzing right on in. Are they expecting us? Ah, hello. You have a tail.
Quiet.
Oh, it is this Valarkvin looking person.
I'm pleased to see you alive. My patience almost ran out.
Why is her voice like that when she's
What's
speaking
it
in
like
person?
waking up to pain each time? My savior.
What do you mean you got this?
Take good care of our guests.
No one needs to know!
How does he move so fast with all that bulk? Cast off as cast!
Yeah, it looks like she. It feel like for her ult, it just feels like she's just waiting there for the camera to start going. Please tell me we get a second phase. It keeps absorbing whatever crap.
Find cover! He's dangerous up close!
No.
1391. Let's go.
Target locked. Fire!
1573. All right. Your turn, Shen. The first misses. Oh, okay. Where do you stab him? In the neck?
Straight to the point. Nicely done.
You have the admin to thank. His weakness was exposed.
Yeah, why are we... We're not out of the woods yet. Just wait a bit. Just try and analyze the situation first. Bro, what? This is a closed... He was just caged up in there, really? It's not even a tunnel. He was just stuck in there until Neferth was like, go do your thing. Bro, what? Alright.
Trying to steal Bone Crusher stuff, eh? You want death? Boys want to give you a chance. How many of you are there at the plateau? Say it, and we'll let you live. Want to save lives, or get them killed?
Come closer.
That's right. Out with it.
These meds belong to the UWST. Die, bandit!
Well, if he's dead, at least he went out fighting. Final yeah, he's dead. Final recording. He's dead, right? Unfortunate. The UWST crewmate's covered in wounds and no longer breathing. Oh, wait. I didn't even realize from body. In his dying moments, he still clenches an Eripathy suppressant in his hand. Oh. Goodbye, Mark. 07. 07, Mark. Prolico, where are you going? Examining the device. Alright, all of you get it. Get on. No, can you? I guess you can just teleport. Mark is dead. Oh, hi, Mark.
Stellar performance. You deserve my sincere commendations.
Uh-oh. Well, she's gonna...
Your memories may be gone, but look at you. Still striving so hard to be a leader, a savior, and a tyrant. Do you and I truly differ?
Maybe she's not actually Cyclops. She does have a thing on her forehead, but it's not like an actual sort of pattern in the same way. In a way, that's enough to stop us. Of course, game logic dictates that we can't climb through it, but the road is completely out. Free! And we're back. Hi, Chin. Below needs sprinkle, okay.
Inman, Supervisor Perlica, what happened at the Valley Fort? We just heard something.
The chief of the Bone Crushers was at the Valley Fort. She blew up the bridge before she left. We were right behind her, but it was too late.
That road is our shortest way to support the power plateau. Air support would be difficult, as our flying vehicles would be affected by the anchors. These people have made their goals quite clear.
Fortunately, Wolfguard is after them as we speak. Yeah, he's a one-man... Oh, I mean, he's more of a scout, I guess, sort of.
And keep us updated on the Landbreakers' movements. Director Chin, is there any other way to reach the power plateau?
We can reach the power plateau by going through the Originium Science Park, but that is the longer route, and the anchor fall triggered a huge landslide. Cleaning it up will be difficult. Andre, report. What's the situation in the field?
It's bad. The road is completely blocked by a significant buildup of rocks and rubble. Our surveyors just
Also, hold on. That road was like... We had to go up an elevator for that. It's not like we can get vehicles up there in the first place either. Even if the road wasn't destroyed. Unless there was like an elevator that I missed. And if it's... So, if we had to go in person... Theoretically, we should just be able to walk over the rubble, right? Unless it's that bad.
This was
it
the
blocks
road we took
vehicles,
to
yeah,
reach the
but...
hub base. We barely escaped the landslide.
We need large vehicles and lots of power to clear all this rubble away. But most machines
clear the
on
rubble,
base have been destroyed.
Man, we're getting hit from all sides.
Stay positive, Chen. I say we assemble a landslide clearing team. Stat.
What does stat mean here?
But first, the crew needs better protective equipment. We'll also require clearing machinery. Perhaps we can repair a UWST construction vehicle for the task.
Mr. Andre, I believe the AIC factory can play a role in this endeavor.
Very true. It's time to validate the design objectives of our factory.
Alright, we're getting into the more into factory building. I know like the factory stuff turned off a lot of people. Well, I'm invested in the IP, so...
Supervisor Perlica,
and I don't
we are
dislike
currently
it so far,
occupied with the hub base recovery. Organizing the landslide clearing team may take a while.
Traces at the scene match the patterns. But how did Neferith...
Supervisor Perlica?
Oh, apologies. I was a little distracted. Please make haste with the preparations. The true objectives of our opponents must be identified quickly.
I understand. These Landbreakers are far beyond ordinary bandits.
Director Chin, have we ever detected any individual in Valley 4 who is capable of manipulating the ether directly?
What?
I'd take that as a no.
No, such abilities are not possible. The ether is simply too dangerous. Our attempts to study the ether are severely hampered by its lethality. No human individual can make direct contact with the ether safely. After all, the ether is the side opposing the origins of life, right?
Eh? The side opposing the origins of life. Explain.
Yes, but we are all familiar with the textbook footnote on this quote. The Terrans did not have a full understanding of the secrets held by this planet.
That's true. In any case, there are plenty of matters on our hands that we must deal with.
Okay, is there anything we can do to help?
Yeah. Please help Andre at the core AIC area. We'll be preparing our supplies at that place.
Prepare for some bologna sprinkle. Wait a minute. Recording has started. Huh? What does that mean? Recording has started. That's the mission start, I guess. But like, why is it? Why does it say that? This is a zipline. Who put this here? Hey, Mert. Hey, Mitch. Why is there a turret here? Oh, that's a storage node. Gimme. Are you gonna turn around? What about you? Yep. What about you? You said you're a geologist, right?
Originally, will carve.
That kind of makes sense with the nature aspect. Frick, can I like? It doesn't. It doesn't.
Stay sunny for this day as well, Professor.
But oh, hello. You know, in OG Arknights, she was this goes in line with the geology part, not so much the nature part. She was a volcanologist. And there is very much a fire element in this game. Wait, can I have to go around, it seems. Food, hey. Hey, don't mind me. Don't mind me. Not being arrogant, you know. But I fear no buggerloids. I fought till I'm out of ammo. Really? Weren't you trembling when they found you? Ah, because he was out of ammo by then. Me trembling? It's the shake of eagerness and battle rage. I think it was just adrenaline. Yeah? I should stop opening these before I get an interactive map out. Yeah, I'm going to. Oh, okay. How do I get to that? Well, whatever. It's over, so let's just continue on. And I'm all out. Upfront beast. Oh, right. Oh, wait, already repaired for... Oh, I repaired it last night on reset. Can I get an upgrade? I wanna auto mine the amethyst there. Look closely, jump ahead, good stuff. Away! Ah, that's some nice good stuff. Oh, what? Oh, what? I'm gonna repair this. How many times? Wait, only one? Huh. Andre.
According to our grand development strategy, this AIC sector is still in its infancy. Usually production lines can't be built overnight. But technological advancements we made in Valley 4 can now speed things up. Well, things can be faster at this place at least. The other sites might not have our more conducive environment.
We'll also need plenty of electricity and power to manufacture large machinery and equipment.
The landslide clearing crew will be assigned a multi-purpose drill. This big boy will need plenty of originium ore as fuel.
No, just the raw ore.
We must boost our mineral mining efficiency. To do that, we should first research the right tech upgrades in our AIC factory plan.
Oh, okay, cool. It's a tech tree for our buildings. Mining rig 2. Ooh, can I get the amethyst stuff then? No, cool. Perhaps. Belt free transfer. Okay. Amethyst. Okay, that answers that. But it says electric, so I assume it needs power. Protocol data loggers. What are those?
That little buddy over there is the protocol data logger.
That's what that is? What?
Collects ambient data and provides our AIC factory with solutions tailored to
Okay,
local conditions.
sure.
Relevant
Why
data
not?
can then be quantified and processed into our AIC index. Give it a shot, Edmund.
Greetings, Administrator.
Who are you? Pocus?
Let me introduce myself. I am Technician Pocus from the Enfield Engineering Division.
Just
I'm
came out
also
of
in
nowhere.
Technical Ops for the AIC. As you can see, I've deployed plenty of protocol data loggers in this area.
Turning
Once
this
enough
whole
data
place
has been
into a
gathered,
giant car
they'll
sales
behave
place.
Like this. It's a special signal to retrieve the data. This particular data logger is ready for interaction and retrieval. Go ahead and try it out.
So are they renewable then? That makes it
complex
sound like it's kind of
environments,
renewable.
A single data logger might generate multiple AIC index points at once.
Oh, they're marked on the map. Okay, cool. Okay, so the way she worded it makes it sound like they're renewable, but I don't think that they would be. Nice lighting. What happened?
Alright, Edmund. Let's start with our electric mining rig tech upgrade.
Oh, and it just disappears. Okay. Okay, you know, I kind of wish that it would... If there was... I kind of wish it would stay behind to indicate that there was one here and it was opened. Let's get my mining rig.
New industrial technology is now available.
No.
Edmund, we need to prepare some original ores and amethyst crystals.
Entering core AIC area.
Don't I need to... Why do I have 13? Where did I get 13 of them from? Also wanted to... okay, right, I need to do that. Oh, there's another one over there. Mining ASMR. I should probably make use of zip lines more, actually. Nope. Oh, I was going to turn these into the... use the automated ones on these.
Endman, do we have the required Originium ore and Amethyst ore?
Yes. Take these mineral ores. Yep.
Nicely done! Our energy problem is now history.
Thumb up.
The landslide clearing team has been assembled. Once the preparations are complete, the team can begin their work.
Good job. Is there anything
So
else
how
for
much
Shodan?
how much ore can it store?
A lot. Gear, tools, overhaul.
Given that
kits. But we
it
should
does
be
it
able to take care of
automatically, it has to be a
Vanadov is
lot, right? Because it's
responsible
gonna be
for
running
directing the work on the
24/7.
site. You can talk to him to learn more about the situation.
Oh, easy stash. Wow, that one has a lot of repairs. Away!
Only by walk.
Oh, hi again, Focus. Upfront advantage. The sound. Okay. Why are people repairing that one so much? What? What's so...
Ah, so you really are the administrator. Thank you so much for helping our crewmates out there. Everyone's ready to get some work done, but we got a small problem.
Just
There's
one?
no need for such formalities here. Given the urgency of our situation, just go ahead and tell us what you need.
Mr. Andre insists that we keep ether counters during work. The issue is, these devices have quite a heavy load, and we haven't had time to modify our standard coveralls.
I understand Mr. Andre's concerns. Mr. Vanikov, if modifying your standard crew coveralls is a problem, we can produce new protective suits for your crew.
What? But I don't think we can just build a garment factory right now.
Ah, part of the AIC Digistructing, whatever it's called. That's what the AIC factory's
Endfield
for.
has a comprehensive plan for precision manufacturing, centered around our protocol automation core. We can get started on it right away.
More factory. Oh wait, never mind. This thing. Yeah, I can create more stuff now. By the gearing unit. Oh, that is okay. I'm just gonna make one because I assume he's gonna run. Oh. Oh, why? I don't want to start sim. Only be transported by belt and pipe. Okay. Can't do it manually then? Huh. Request amethyst fiber. Turning crystals into fiber. Okay. Oh, what the heck? How do I? Oh, right. Oh, it's funny how it shifts it even when there's no connection. Oh. Ah. Okay. That's a lot of hotkeys. Okay, see output 4 and 5. Okay, so we're gonna do it to the other side.
Hey guys, time to head to the PAC and make some gear. I'll show you the ropes.
Entering core AIC area.
Are these one time? Surely not, right?
We'll need some amethyst components. They're essential for gear manufacturing.
Hey, Chen's just walking around. Where'd the rest of the crew go? What does this box mean? Oh. I guess that's a power. Oh, because of the pylon, right. Oops. This thing takes yeah, this thing takes the wait. Why'd I no, I don't need a second one. Set this one to amethyst. landing spots, okay. Sure. I should definitely set up some zip lines. The zip lines I set up myself don't expire, right? Can I even set up zip lines right now? No. Okay, well. One less thing to worry about for now then. How do I upgrade this thing? Oh, I need to make 4 of them. Okay.
It's done. Edmund, we can now hand them out to the crew.
That was so fast. Oh, okay, you took a while to reappear.
Hey friends, how's it going? We're almost ready, just wrapping things up.
Right there, I hope they fit.
Oh, they look wonderful. We can definitely use them. Thank you so much, Enfielders.
Brand new gear out of thin air. Incredible. You made all these with your AIC system?
I heard so many stories about you Enfielders, but the real
Dahlia,
deal is
the
just
Dahlia Constance.
impressive. If things were always this effortless, life would be a breeze.
All right, I'm ready for the job.
Everyone seems pretty pumped, Inman. Now that the crew is ready, our next step is to repair and modify a suitable vehicle. The field crew can take care of the disassembly and replacement of parts. I gotta work on a suite of customized components. They will give the vehicle some essential upgrades.
Edmund, research the parts fitting tech on our AIC factory plan. After that, we'll be all set.
Okay.
The core component of the drill requires amethyst parts. Let's make some with the fitting unit.
I don't feel like doing the sim. Alright, need amethyst fiber, sure. Let's get rid of that. Oops. I'll figure this out later. Or, well, okay. that. Put this. Do I have another? I should have another refining unit. Because I just put one away. No. What?
Still waiting for something? Oh, that's the wrong way. That's also the wrong way. Okay. Stop. I get it. I'm just trying to rotate this thing. Oh, and I'm out. Okay, can I... Is there a way to, like, temporarily turn them off? There should be, right? I'm sure there's a way. Because I want to stop doing this. Off. Yes. Oh, does it just I want to stop production of that.
Give the amethyst parts to Andre, and we'll just wait for them to finish the work.
Enman, how are we doing with the upgrade parts?
Here they are.
This is it! Wonderful!
Reverse gear. Check. Stabilizing out triggers. Check. Initiating signal testing. All good.
Alright. Time to drill.
Construction vehicle upgrades are complete. All the moving parts are in place. This efficiency is miraculous. It's like a dream.
We are tech bros, I guess.
It's coming true. The AIC factory is working far better than I expected. We gotta expand our mass production plans.
And make sure you give me the new budget as soon as you have it.
Is for me?
Endfield has constructed many large industrial machines, but this is our first time using the AIC to build one on the fly. This is a first step towards our grand vision. Endman, just imagine how many lives we can improve with our construction capacity.
Prep work seems to be going well. We finally have some good news for a change.
That means you got some bad news for us.
The quarry suffered significant damage. We received multiple distress calls from the crews there. We've dispatched a rescue team, but it was hastily prepared. They might not be able to cover all scenarios. I hope you can check the area if you have the time to spare, Endman.
Our preparations seem complete, but...
What is it?
No, sorry. It was nothing.
In any case, we should make sure all preparation work is carried out accordingly. Pogus and I are ready to help if you have questions about the AIC factory.
If you want to add more features to our AIC, you can use this expansion core. It will
Nerd.
provide a more advanced factory development
Nerd.
plan.
There are many things we can do. Expand our AIC factory, help crewmates in the other areas, and much more. The decision is yours, Administrator.
That's such a weird pause. Authority level, yep, okay. Hi. I just received an unencrypted SOS signal. M31135 requesting support. M31135 requesting support. Sector has been hit by disaster. The roads are out. We need engineering and technical support. I forwarded this to the UWST as well, but I don't think they have enough people to put together a crew. Where does the signal come from? Do we have the sender's location? The message underwent strong interference when it was sent, but we can approximate the sender's location. It's southeast of the hub base. The UWST told us about an old quarry in the area. The signal probably came from that place. Send me the coordinates. God, I'll sync the coordinates to you. And since the situation is uncertain, I'll notify Chen Chenu, and ask her to join your team, admin. This will guarantee your safety, and I can give Perlica peace of mind. All right. Weekly routine event is now available. Oh, weekly mission. And my stock redistributor just got back in touch with the hub base. As a key logistics support officer, she can provide multifaceted support for operations in Valley 4. She's already on standby at the workers' dorms. If you have time now, I recommend discussing the next steps with her as soon as possible. Okay. I need to find more Originium mining spots. Ooh. Base expansion core. New phase. Ooh. Oh, I have to use it? Like it doesn't automatically unlock, or... Oh, okay. What's the point of... Is there like a choice between using this for this or something else? Because if not, what's the point of holding off on it? Alright, what have you got for me, Wolfguard? I'm safe counting right now. Keep it sync. Let me know if you need. Mineral bed. Ooh, mineral. Ooh, okay, I should go that way. So, how far can the ziplines go? Also, why is there... I wish you could see the mini-map. Can I craft ziplines yet? No, right. Wait, do I need this one? Dang it. Okay, I need one more of those floaty guys. I should grab that. I did one of those by accident. I just stumbled upon it. Don't remember what they're called, but I need these. Any more? Okay. Oh, okay, interesting. That's how you know there's stuff. Good to know. Energy Allevium.
We seem to have high-value supplies in there. Keep an eye out for those.
I almost missed that. A blade
Who set this thing up?
unleashed.
All they do is
Did you see that move I did?
Who set this turret up?
Watch your step, people.
all variables within estimate.
I'm not there.
Get crushed. Here's our chance.
Who are you attacking?
Something dangerous is up ahead. We better be fully prepared.
Okay, of course you're just gonna run. Oh, it tells us how many are left. Okay, cool. Weapon. Okay. Let's get this thing. Oh yeah, it's these guys. They're doing push-ups in front of the thing for some reason.
Leave it to me. What?
And those guys are completely unaware. Okay. Let's get the zip lines going. It has been 3 hours. Let's get the zip lines going first, actually.
Entering core AIC area.
Alright. Let's put that Whoops. I should also stash a bunch of this stuff. I don't need those on me. Oh, that's cool! It gives you an indicator. Dude, who put this one here? But yeah, that's blocked. Can I... does this one? Can I put one here? And it gives you oh, that's awesome. It gives you the distance between the other nearby ones. Okay, I'm actually kind of liking this. Or at least the polish they put in it. Oops. Right, I need to drop down a tower, huh? Hold on. I'm sorry, get out of here. Heh. Not close enough, okay. Need to move this one over a bit. Wait, what's the limit? Wait. Frick. What's the limit, actually? I thought I said it was 100. You know what? 80 okay. You know, this means I should put one up here. Does this have line of sight? Which means I'm also gonna have to... Okay, that one works. And I will have to do one right here. What was I doing this for? Where was I going? To that mineral deposit, okay. Does this... Can I do one right here, actually?
What's this?
I'm assuming I cannot place at the location because it's where those resources are. Is there any point in putting it here? I mean, it is a nice access point, but I'll put it here for now. Needs power, obviously. electric tower thing. So wherever you have a zipline, you're gonna have a electric pylon nearby, I guess. And I'll just repair this one for now. But what I really want to access is this. Not yet formed. What? Oh. Okay. Bruh. I can't get all three? What a troll. Wait. Okay. Okay then. I'll do these two. And then this one at some point, I assume. I'll just put that there. Okay. Can I ride a zipline while plugging in the pylon thing? Might as well have my team do that while I go plug in stuff. Or at least some of it.
Mineral ores form the foundation of industry. We should gather more.
Pick it up! Fine, I'll pick these ones up. Alright. I don't know what's up with this one, but whatever. Ta-da. Oh, hello. Alright, yeah. It has been about 3 hours and 20 minutes. Left off a break in... a small break in the story to learn some more factory stuff. I think that is a good place to leave off, so... yeah. That will be it for this stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are lurking, thanks for lurking. If you are watching the VOD, thanks for watching the VOD, and Is this? That's not a pylon. Relay. And if you dropped by and then left, you probably won't hear or see this unless you're rewatching the VOD, but, you know, thanks for dropping by. If you enjoyed this stream and or my other content, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing if you're on YouTube, or consider dropping a follow if you're on Twitch. I would really appreciate it. So what thoughts do I have? Basically, yeah, there's I'm a little iffy about, you know, just like how we brought literal cancer rocks over from Terra, just because apparently we're so reliant on it. But there, at least there is an explanation. It seems that the Bone Crushers are... they're being rallied into this sort of one-dimensional frenzy. And, granted, but it seemed like from some of the wording that they were like that to begin with. It's just that Neferith Neferith herself was able to actually properly rally them, but they were still kind of just very bandit-like, and it seems like Enfield is leaning into that intentionally. It's just a little weird considering OG Arknights, like I said, Reunion was very much had actual ideals
every inch to get
that they
to
were
where we are
fighting
today.
for.
There's no doubt we truly cherish this
But,
new home.
I mean, I'll just have to see how the story goes. And again, I say this every time, I'm not great at analyzing story and nuances. I can enjoy a story, I cannot fully appreciate one with all of its nuances and details. But yeah, I am going to have to figure out more of this factory stuff. I'm not disliking it like some people are. If other people dislike it, perfectly fine. That's their preference. Factory games are not for everyone, but I've never actually played a factory game, so I guess from one of my friends who I convinced to try this, he said it is sort of like a light version because they don't want to lean too hard into it. Perhaps, I don't know. We'll just have to see. What more we can do with the factory down the line, and what sorts of stuff they add, and if they increase the area. But yeah, so yeah, when will next stream be? Next stream, it's not 12 o'clock yet, so it's not Tuesday. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow, Tuesday. Very unlikely, because I need to going to go to a Smash Bros. Local. I need to get some more practice in for Genesis X3. Probably still gonna go 1 and 2, or 2 and 2. I really hope I go at least 2 and 2. 3 and 2 would be very nice. And then after that Wednesday, I'm thinking of streaming Hytale. That will be on my other channel. Link in the description. And after that, as I mentioned before, Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, I work afternoon, evenings, so it's usually very unlikely I stream on those days, but I've been thinking maybe I could either do a shorter stream either early in the afternoon, although I get up late, so my lunch and whatever, that whole thing is kind of just is overall delayed. But either early in the afternoon or after I get back from work and eat dinner, which is probably around 10:30 at the earliest. Unlikely, but a possibility. And those will most likely be not the gacha game streams. Those will most likely just be like Hytale or Smash Bros. Or Tetrio. So yeah, once again, that's it for this stream. Just gonna off camera do additional resource gathering and unlock, I don't know, domains or whatever you call them. Not advance in the story. Tried not to accidentally unlock new systems, maybe, I don't know. That'll be it for this stream. That's the third time I've said this. I'm just gonna figure out more of this factory stuff off camera, probably. Yeah. Thanks again. See you next time. Bye-bye.